back for more Ape Escape. There we go. Should be synced up right now.
Satoru,
Yay! The RC car.
sending this gotcha gadget along with you. It's an RC
The,
car
the,
that can be
the,
controlled
the,
from
the
afar.
gadget that always returns in every single
Become an
game.
expert
At least
driver
numbered
at the
games
training
anyway.
station. Go to the training zone.
Of course we will! Of course we will, Aki. It is fun controlling the RC car. It acts like you're playing with two players. That's why I usually don't move around at the same. Well, I will sometimes, but it's still a little difference.
The RC car can also push switches for you. See that switch? Oh yes. If you happen to lose sight of the RC car, it'll reappear at your feet.
And we've always got to say there's a subtle difference between Ape Escape 2 and 3 with the button commands is that with Ape Escape 2 it was just the gadgets that kind of floated about. Yeah, I mean, alright, it's both the button and the gadget in this version, which is actually quite a cool thing to me.
Here goes.
Oh god. Oh, Ape Escape's humour. First off, Cinnamon Cinema. Spectre TV. Anyway, time to try out the newest gadget that we've got in real life. Oh. Somebody's home. Don't think you can hear that, I'm not sure.
No good.
Ugh, for God's sake. No, there's no point in that, he's already seen me. When you hit this button, depending on which gender you are, you have to go in a different room. This is obviously boys. And as you can see over there, one monkey's obviously trying to get into the girls' area because well well it's like an anime where the boys and girls go to the bathhouses. So that's basically what this level is, the giant bathhouse. If you couldn't tell. It's basically what the protagonists would do in the anime that they would try and sneak into the girls. Actually, I find that jump quite hard when you don't have the sky flyer. But there we go. I mean, Satoru shouldn't technically be in here because I love that monkey. Only Japan would think of that. You know, when I think it was when I started recording this again after playing through Ape Escape 2, I got so used to having to press the select button to do it when this I can easily just quick select them as I've been doing. Because I mean it makes it a lot easier. And I have to keep telling myself, no, you're supposed to I'm supposed to hit the button again to get, you know, that this what it is. Go down laser scene right there. I've seen the enemies it's not as bad as Ape Escape 2 isn't as bad as this game because what will happen is that in Ape Escape 2 they won't give you the cookies unless you're really low in health. This game just the enemies never seem to give you a cookie. Oh god. Oh, this game's humour, I love it. The thing that makes me have to have the PAL version of this because we've got the good voice actors, unlike when Satoru says gotcha in this version, but his American counterpart, if you could call it that, for some reason he says one more. No, it sounds, to me, gotcha sounds a little bit better because obviously you are trying to capture them. Yep. He says gotcha, and for some reason he says one more in the American version, and he doesn't sound like a child. And how did that hit that? I was sure that didn't hit it. I think I had to pause or something at this point. Oh, there we go. Past me, stop doing stuff that I should really regret. Can't have enough chips. Or gold coins. Oh no, sorry, that's... Yeah. Oh. What did I just do there? You seen that, right? I just... See, well, I mean, in Ape Escape 2 did it more, but they'd always give you the cookies when you're really low in health, so I'd say about 1 or 2 hits, because Ape Escape 2 brought in the 2 hits per cookie. Another thing Ape Escape brought in was that you didn't have to manually do that, you know, circle both dual stock analog controllers. In Ape Escape 2 they made it so that you just press forward on both of them, you could go forward. And with that guy will stay stunned as long as he wants, so if you prefer to do it like I'm trying to do, then you won't get up. There we go. Gotcha. Because the Japanese name of the monkeys is Pipposaru. Is it? Yeah, it's either that it's the name of the... No, it's the Pippo helmets, and it's Pipposaru, that's the monkey. It's the monkey helmets, isn't it? Ah. I know that's because in Ape Escape 2 they speaking of Ape Escape 2, there's an enemy right there that's basically left out of Ape Escape 2. I mean, all these enemies are just robot versions of what was in Ape Escape 2. Because if you notice the Porkies are back, but in Teleborg form. Specsavers. Should have run Specsavers. For any of you who don't know, Specsavers is a company that does glasses. I'm not sure if anybody in America knows about that because, well, for some reason you had to be different, didn't you? Again, saying that, in Ape Escape 2 those were introduced as well. Monkeys that can now breathe fire on you somehow. If I remember correctly. Yep. That's another blue monkey. Yes, it is, because you can tell by his speed and the glasses that he's got. I like that simple design choice, because in Ape Escape 1, the only way you could tell different monkeys from each other was the pants, or in the case of the white, green, and then what else? And the white, green, and black. You could tell them apart because they were. Because they all had like the black monkeys had the cool shades on, the green monkeys have the kind of binoculars, and the white monkeys just had I want to say glasses because it's either it's glasses, or is that, or did they bring them in Faith Escape 2, because I know it's one of the two. If that was Ape Escape 2, that would have caught him. I think I've noticed with this game is that there's not many many underwater sections. I mean, you've got water sections, alright, like we've got now, but there's no parts where you actually have to go underwater like Ape Escape 1 or 2. Jurassic. Obviously supposed to be Jurassic Park. At least I think that's supposed to be the reference. Oh, cookie. Oh. I got to love Satoshi Turan. Satoshi Turan, or however you say his name's music. That Strings of Jungle Fantasy 5. It's called something else in the American version, which made no sense to me, because I mean, it's weird with the level Banana Heat. They changed the text of it, or you know, like, to in the power version that I'm playing, right? That I'm playing, it was Banana then Heat, and their version is just Banana Heat, just primitive. Now what's that song, Walking in the Winter Wonderland? Why does that come to mind when thinking of this level? But anyway, getting back to like the monkeys and that, is because I mean you could hardly tell them from each other, really. I mean, alright, so because I mean all of them had almost the exact same kind of. They all kind of had the same eyes, and you know you could only tell them via the pants, or if they wear shades or the binoculars, and that was it. Then they obviously they've obviously changed it, because I mean the Ape Escape 2 and onwards, the red monkeys all had the kind of angrier eyes. The normal yellow monkeys had the kind of normal eyes. You know, nothing wrong with them, just the kind of beady ones. A bit like South Park's Canadians. Mitsuo, yeah. And there's obviously like the blue ones they changed to have the binocular, like the kind of those kind of race drivers goggles on. And obviously I think it was in Ape Escape 1. I can't remember, but the light blue monkeys got the kind of scared eyes, if you know what I mean. Because obviously Ape Escape 2 and onwards, as I keep saying, they really made them timid. So you had to go out your way for them. Like some would be hidden in boxes. You know, like they had some hidden boxes in the first one, but then again those are time capsules, so those are obviously meant for the. Unfortunately, the gadget that isn't in this game, the Magic Punch. well, I mean, I can understand why it's not in here after playing the game, beating it, and then having to go and get all the monkeys. Why they aren't. If I remember correctly, the red monkeys have the better vision, but why did the yellow monkey pick up on me first? Some Japanese movie. Problem I hate with some things, you know, because you just want to catch them and they just don't want, you know, they just keep jumping out of the way. I mean, it started in Ape Escape too, because with that if you were too far away from them, they would jump out of the way. You know, it wasn't like Ape Escape 1 where no matter if they hit the net or, you know, if you swung around and hit the net onto them, they caught them. Because I mean, obviously, like most people, I played the first game first. Then with me, I obviously got this one second, and then the third game last. Yep. I mean, I'll admit, even though Ape Escape 2 isn't the greatest one in the series, I still enjoy it. The music, for the most part, can be quite good, catchy as well, especially the main theme. I could listen to that on loop all day. I think I have actually quite a few times. Anyway, I'm not sure if I'm going to get around to this, so I'm just going to yeah, see I was on one cookie, and I'm not sure if we'll see this or not, but in this house, if you put in a code in the game, this monkey right here is changed to have it's either this one or another. I think it's the other house, but in that house you'll have Kakeru, Kakeru, however you say the name. You'll have his attire on from I think it's his Million Monkeys design, if I remember correctly. So that is his original design. It's one of the two, because I haven't tried it yet. Then there's one I don't know what the code is exactly, but in this version and the Japanese version, to tie in with I think it was like was it the third Ratchet and Clank game? It came out. It's either in Japan or that, but they basically had a cameo of Ratchet and Clank. Like a monkey had the Ratchet attire. Was it? Yeah, the Ratchet attire, and obviously with the back, like you'll have a backpack on, which is Clank. Which I mean it's like I think I'll probably talk about this one in a later date in a bonus video. I'll show it off. I've never actually I played the thing that I'm talking about, but I've not completed it, nor do I really want to, because during the time of Ape Escape 3 and Metal Gear Solid 3 were being made, because obviously it's Sony Computer Entertainment. I mean, Japan had kind of control over both of them, because Metal Gear Solid was, for the most part, a kind of Sony exclusive title. I mean, not excluding like the Twin Snakes on the GameCube and knees because amazing. Oh god, humor. Brilliant. Oh, the first introduction of the tank, which is almost the exact same as the one in Ape Escape 2, apart from the back. The back had a bit for Pipochi. But they've obviously replaced that with a tank, like And I can't believe I'm missing them. I don't know how I got out of that unscathed. There we go. Should get confused for that, and my monkey. Just gonna get this one out of the way because really, so you're gonna have to catch them all anyway. Gotta catch them all. Ape escape. Somebody needs to do that. I'm surprised nobody's thought of that idea sooner. Gotta catch them all, ape escape. Because it's like Pokemon, you have to catch them all. But then again, in Pokemon, that's kind of a side thing, even though they did say that specifically on the box, gotta catch them all. Up the stairs we go. You know, Sony of Japan did not want to hide the fact that this was Japanese made because we've got this this Japanese style music, and obviously a Japanese festival. What is it supposed to be, a Japanese festival? Yep, Anthony. Actually, no, I know a guy named Anthony. I know a guy named Anthony, but not Anthony. Oh, come on. Yep, Derek. Ah, some of these memes. Of course, the red one's the hardest to catch. That's always confused me. Are they actually going into the TV world, or are they going to the locations where the monkeys are hidden at? That's always confused me. Well, anyway, that'll be us for this part, actually. Thinking about it, because that's usually 2 levels per world. I can get it so far within the 25 minutes, because really I think that's the most people will watch. So anyway, I will see you next time for Ape Escape. This is part 6, not as I've named it part 7 up there. Oh yes, you do. That's happened to me. See yous.